Hello everybody and welcome back to Rob Does Everything, the channel where I, Rob, do everything. And today we're going to be talking about my investment into both stocks and options and how I plan to build my wealth over $10,000 by the end of this year. So let's get right into it. So here we can see this is my Robinhood portfolio. Now, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Robinhood because everything that happened with GameStop and stuff like that. Look, I like Robinhood. They make everything very easy to understand, very transparent. It's kind of easy of access as well. You can look at the graphs. Everything is just, it's the most clean cut out of any brokerage out there. I mean, I think Robinhood just flat out looks the best. So, my goal by the end of this year, by December 31st, 2021, or I guess January 1st of 2022, is to have this account over $10,000. Now, just some months ago, this seemed pretty unrealistic, but things have been going really well lately, and I'm starting to believe that maybe $10,000 is obtainable by the end of this year. So, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video, and yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, we can see that I am using both a mix of options and stocks to try to build my wealth. Now, I mainly deal with options, but it's not buying options per se. A lot of people, they associate options with super high risk, super high reward, when in reality, you can theoretically take less risk with options. For example, we can look at this AMD poor man's covered call that I've been running for months now. We can see that I can sell calls against this to hedge against AMD's stock price falling. But also, just the fact of owning this call is a hedge against the stock price falling, because as AMD falls, I can only lose the maximum amount of money this contract is worth. And if I were to own 100 shares, my maximum loss would be $11,000. So by using options, I'm theoretically able to take on less risk, but also have the same type of leverage as owning the stock. So we'll go ahead and go through our plays here. Obviously, the first one I just showed you is AMD. AMD is probably the company that I have been the most bullish on ever since I started investing about 2 years ago. I don't think I've ever been as bullish on a company. It's a company that I personally use as someone who streams on Twitch and creates videos and plays games. I use AMD chips all the time. And they honestly, compared to Intel, for the price, AMD is better in terms of value. I love this company. I think they are going to continue to go up as long as cryptocurrency, as long as content creation and streaming continues to be on the rise. So will AMD's stock. So we can see I have a long call for them. I'm selling calls against that. I've collected just about $400 to $500 selling calls on AMD for the last about 4 or 5 months. So been able to collect some extra money, and I've made a couple $1,000s off of AMD. This is a new call that I bought recently, so that's why we're only up a short amount. We can see here I have a share of Apple, a share of Robinhood, and 100 shares of Palantir. This is a play that I just made today. I bought 100 shares at the 24.24 mark, and I sold this call for $64. So this means that as long as Palantir is over the 24 mark, I'm guaranteed to make $50 flat. And if Palantir drops below 24, it has to drop below 23.50 for me to theoretically be at a loss. So these are the types of plays I like to make, where it's more of an extremely short-term play. It's almost like I guess you could call it like a swing trade in a way. Although I'm not swinging it, I'm basically just hoping for the stock to trade flat. And we can see Palantir has met a lot of resistance between the 23 and 24 level. So I am more than happy owning 100 shares if I have to at the mark. And we'll go to the last options play here, and this is ChargePoint. Now I've been running the wheel on ChargePoint for a while. We can scroll down here and I can show the options. We can see I have bought and sold a lot of different options. All in all, I've collected a lot of premiums off of ChargePoint, and I think I'm at a total profit of about $50. I've been keeping track of all of it on a spreadsheet, and I'll dive into this more in future videos. But I love ChargePoint. Electric vehicles are becoming more and more the way of the future. It may not be a short-term momentum stock, but I definitely think ChargePoint, in the long run, we are going to need charging stations. We're going to be dependent on charging stations. So having ChargePoint in my portfolio is something that I don't mind for the long term. The last couple things I'll talk about here is I have one share of Brilliant Earth Group. This was a company that just IPO'd. We can look here a month ago. They IPO'd right at the $12 to $13 range. And one thing I love about Robinhood is being able to get in on IPO allocation. So I was able to get filled at $12, which is a great price, and a majority of stocks tend to run up after IPO. So I have queued 2 shares of Vita Coco, which is a coconut water company trying to make healthier drinks. And I'm not too much of a soda drinker or anything else, so if I don't drink water, it's either going to be milk or it's going to be some type of vitamin coconut water. It's something like that. So this is another company that I personally would buy from. The last one is Stronghold Digital Mining. This is a cryptocurrency mining company. And the reason I've allocated 10 shares for this, or placed $200, is because looking at the track record of a lot of cryptocurrency companies, is their market cap almost doubles, if not more than doubles, after IPO. And I think that getting in at this price will be a great opportunity, especially since Bitcoin has been having a run up lately, and Bitcoin has recently ran over $60,000, and I think that there's a chance it could make the run up to 100,000 either before the end of this year or before summer of next year. So a $200 bet on a stock that's IPOing, I'll take my chances. And chances are I won't get the full 10 shares filled. So either way, I'm fine with that. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And hopefully I will continue making these update videos. We can see if we look at the past year, I'm up 39%, which is almost identical to my 3-month return. But up 39% the last year. If we check out the S&P 500, that is currently beating the S&P 500 by almost 10%. So hopefully we can keep up this track record. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as the weeks go on. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Again, leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a dislike if you disliked it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.